god! Look, it's snowing! Constantly, the bridge goes like this.
Magical story awaits our peaceful Christmas celebrations, which run now until January 2nd.
Be careful what you wish for.
I've read this somewhere. Canada is the perfect place for Christmas. To test this theory, I packed my bags and came to Vancouver, BC.
Oh, yes. Oh, I missed you, baby. Wow, this is why I came from. This is it, the snow. I think I brought snow to Vancouver. This is what's happening right now. Look.
One of the most festive and fun Canadian cities, as they say. But there was a huge flaw in my plan. Vancouver is one of the rainiest. After living years in California, I needed a proper Christmas with snow. So I had all sorts of questions like, will it rain or snow in Vancouver? How do Canadians celebrate Christmas? And as this was my first time in Canada, are the people really nice?
Welcome to Canada! What should we do now?
Did you guys go to Steam Cloak?
Oh, not yet.
Oh,
Where should we go eat first?
Breka. There's a cafe, Breka, there's Paul's.
Breka?
Yeah. If
Okay.
you head that way,
Uh-huh.
you'll find a bunch of restaurants there.
Yes. Okay.
Bye.
First, as my rule of thumb, I asked a local what to do during the winter in Vancouver. Here's Joe, a fellow YouTuber and a proud Vancouverite, giving me some pointers.
Usually Vancouver winters are pretty wet. Rain all the way until like February, maybe April kind of thing. For me personally, myself, I literally spend most of my winters on ice skates or on snowboard or skis. I think everybody's inside. There's markets, of course. Christmas markets, the German Christmas market.
Right.
There's a Yale Town. There's a
The Van
the Van Dusen Garden. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm in a holiday mood, full of holiday cheer. I'm in a holiday mood because the holiday's here.
I was shocked that in some parts of Canada, Christmas is celebrated throughout the year. Talk about going bankrupt! As for Vancouver, the city is very diverse. Almost half of the city, 42%, are immigrants. So Christmas means different food and traditions held by different immigrants. So here at the German Christmas market, there are tacos and churros, Hungarian chimney cakes, Ukrainian pierogies, Austrian chocolate.
The one thing that I'm really looking forward to is the mulled wine. Hot in a nice cup. Oh my god, those girls have the wine! Let's go! Everybody's drinking it. Everyone who has that cup of mulled wine looks like they're having the best time of their lives. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I had to get something piping hot in this freezing cold. Got the mulled wine, and if you're like me and into cheap souvenirs, chip in an extra $6 for the cup.
Falling off the bones. Check. Okay, I desperately need something very hot.
When you hear Bavaria, Germany, you instantly think of beer and sausage, right? But how about Schweinshaxe? A generous piece of pork shank marinated in caraway, garlic, and dark beer, then roasted for hours until the skin turns crisp. A new guilty pleasure unlocked. For me, the beauty of winter is to get cold, rush into bars, get something stiff, and slowly feel the warmth spreading through your toes. Tap and Barrel is a chain of sports bars that loves American football and pours local beers and wines straight from the barrels.
It's peach schnapps, soda water, lemon juice, and Jameson, I think, all together. It's tasty. It doesn't taste like green tea, just to warn you, but it's really good. You want
Okay.
to Cheers. Welcome to Canada, guys.
Oh, thank you. So in Vancouver, actually, you really don't get this weather, this amazing snowfall, winter wonderland type of atmosphere, because they say even once for 10 years they didn't have any snow at all. Nada. So, like, imagine my surprise to get this amazing weather that I really wanted right now. Hello, my name is Mashbat, and I am here to see the suspension bridge that every local talks about. Capilano suspension.
I was wary of coming here. The Capilano suspension bridge, wobbling 230 feet high, with almost the length of our Statue of Liberty, built over cliffs and canyons, sounded terrifying yet thrilling, but also too touristy. But a friend who lived in Vancouver for years said you have to do it.
You can start feeling like queasy. Constantly the bridge goes like this, and actually people walk like this to even shake it even more. Oh wow, look at the mountain. Looks like Lord of the Rings. Midway, I feel like I can do this. This is not too scary. But then when you just look down, you're like, oh no! No! I don't think I could ever do the bungee jumping or the, falling off from a helicopter or something.
And I'm happy I did. The suspension bridge, the forests, the Capilano River, and the cliff's edges were all wrapped in lights, swirling, trickling, flickering, twinkling. I knew it was gonna be lit, but not at this scale. They went all out.
I almost forgot what Christmas is, And as Mongolians, we don't have Christmas. We celebrate New Year's Eve much more festive than any other holiday. So for me, American Christmas never really realized it, I never knew what really Christmas is until Vancouver, I feel like. One thing I kind of don't like is, I have a small problem with, is that cocktails here are made with just 1 ounce of liquor instead of 2, so they tend to get weak, very weak on the palate. And I got sangria yesterday, I had some cocktails, hot toddy and old fashions, but it still seemed like I wasn't, getting enough double shot here, so it's good to know. See, I think that's a persistent problem here, and they had to put it in the menu, to tell tourists like me that no, we do double. So that's why I resort to wine.
But there's one thing you can't go wrong with, and one thing that's rare in the US: wine. British Columbia wine. First of all, yeah, me too. I didn't think that Canada makes good wine besides ice wine. Regions like Okanagan, Fraser, Kelowna, Vancouver Island dominate the menus. Second, it's nearly impossible to get Canadian wine in the US, because most of it gets snatched up locally. Here's one more reason to drink up. You're so welcome. Only 2 days a year, they have this drone show, where 300 drones light up the sky and move in total synchronization to tell some kind of story. I happened to be in town, so I didn't want to miss it. And all the Vancouverites had the same idea.
They said last night that they had technical difficulties, and because of that they didn't have the show last night, and because of that not going to happen today. They didn't say specifically what, just a technical difficulty. That's what we heard. We had a lot of people here last night as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, they actually had their media event in here in our cafe, and it didn't happen, so it was really frustrating.
So I was pretty excited for the drone show. I thought the drones are gonna just light up the sky. Over 300 drones. It's amazing, massive, epic. I heard so much about it. I've heard it happens only twice a year, during Christmas. And I was just eating my cheesecake from Granville Island and drinking my coffee, just waiting patiently. But turns out it's been canceled yesterday and today. So it's been great.
what magical place is this? There is that Christmas spirit that eluded me for years. If you've grown up in colder climates, you'd know that Christmas and New Year's just don't cut it without the snow, the mountains. Here, the tired ABBA and Mariah songs hit you differently. Michael Bublé's songs seem even more charming. Actually, he was born not too far from here.
Oh, it's so fluffy!
Jingle bells, oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
So fluffy! I missed you so much!
Vancouver might be the best place to celebrate Christmas, as it has one of the mildest winters in Canada. It's so mild that when Grouse Mountain hosted the 2010 Winter Olympics, there wasn't enough snow for the games. The Guardian even said that providing enough snow cover was an Olympic event in its own right.
Alright, so here you have it. This is Vancouver in the winter, and Merry Christmas!
All in all, Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you so much for being with me, watching, liking, commenting. Although my channel is not super big now, it's been an immensely rewarding experience. Talking to you all, sharing favorite places to eat, and sharing stories. I hope you have a wonderful year ahead, full of travels and discoveries, and I hope you'll share those with me.